Okay, we've got some horses now. So we've got 2-year-old geldings with 60 days riding, in saddle, reining, circles, low, trotting. These horses are nice. About a little over 14 hands, maybe 14 2 hands tall. Uh, they go back. Some of them go back to the King on the King Ranch in Centenon. That's thoroughbred, big, um, chestnut colored thoroughbred. Back to 3 bars, King Centenon, top side. And these horses look like that King horse a lot, favor him quite a bit. So if you get these gelding horses that are 2 years old, uh, I think they're going to work in maybe roping, maybe barrel raising, but I think they're a little bit athletic and not lazy. I think they'll make some good working horses. If you got cattle to round up or something like that, I believe they'll work. And you have to try them in different venues to see which venues they're proficient at the most, and I'd suggest you develop them into that area. So to me, it's difficult to find a good horse that is good natured uh, and looks good. Uh, this one horse had I think he had 2 back stocking feet, white, and you would think that all 4 would be black, but they had some white on the bottom before toward the hooves on the back feet. So this one colt has got 2 white top socks on the front feet, and the rest of him is a dark, uh, I'd say chestnut color, dark, early black, maybe black. But we're going to try and get these horses sold between now and Christmas, 2021, and we're asking $15,000 each. So I'm going to try and have some of those short videos like they're talking about on YouTube. Some of those short videos they'll classify as a short video. I'm trying to get some different clips of movement and performance and what I like about the horses in the near future, hopefully. The one horse that I purchased was a kind of like a bay, but he's got some white on his socks down there in spots, and he's a big horse, big structured like horse. You know what I mean? I think he's going to be around 15, 2, 15, 3 hands tall. That's my estimate. I don't know. I can't guarantee you $100 on that, but so he seems to do all right in when you're turning him in your little short turnarounds and so forth inside the arena there. He was doing a pretty good job, looking pretty good in the arena. So I bought him, and trying to find this these horses' qualities and develop in that direction. So, as you can see the picture of the horse up there on the charcoal picture, it looks similar to that, but there, but it's not cowboy oriented. That's the way that they look. They adjust my camera just a little bit, but it's not going to stay. So we're going to try and do some kind of practice racetrack. I'm going to try and get permission to get into this practice racetrack and take them around and just see if they might make racehorses. I don't know. I'd like to get some experienced jockey, put his little saddle on them, and take them around the track and do a little uh, timing. Not push them really hard, but just kind of see how their action is. See if they got any speed. Uh, you have to keep checking here and there and so forth, and see what talents they've got, how hard they are to catch the bridle, the saddle, and the whole 9 yards. And see if you can trim their feet. So if you get all of the quality down and working good, they'll bring more money at the sale. So that's what I'm trying to do, is get all the qualities that they have available more proficient. So maybe we could pay the hay bill on this horse. Or put them to work chasing cows on the ranch or something. Maybe a feed yard, do a little feed yard work. Still get a few miles per day feed yard work, because you got to ride pins and depending on how big a yard you're working, how much riding you do. Some days you do less riding than other days. As far as the saddles, I've got this rodeo bronc saddle. It's got the lead, the halter, the big heavy duty halter, and the lead about like that, big lead. Um, this little saddle comes with a cinch. And, I don't think those saddles have a back cinch on. After, I don't think so. I think they just got a pull switch and that's it. Cinch. Um, anyway, that saddle is $2,500 USA dollars. 2,500. So the other saddle is I'll call it a real deal roping saddle. It's got a little bit of rounding on the front end. A little horn about, I believe it's 3 1/4 tall and 2 1/4 around. 2 1/4, 3 1/4 tall. Uh, Most saddles has got a little horn wrap on there, maybe a latigo wrap or similar. And if you give me a name on that style of saddle, be a Bowman, Bowman, Bowman style, uh, wood, rawhide, tree. And it's got like probably number 2, number 3 quality uh, leather, and it either came from Herman Oaks or I can't think that other company. There's two major distributors of leather. And then we picked up some leather out of South America, which is veg tanned, but it's not quite the softness and everything, but it's got a nice color to it. It's just a little bit. Uh, I'd say it's a little bit more difficult to carve designs on it because it's a little harder leather. Like they didn't veg tan as much as they do in the USA. USA they do a good job of tanning. They might have cut the tanning a little short in South America because they can't get the price down there that you can up here. So anyway, not quite the quality, but I've got some saddles made out of that, and the price of the saddles are a lot less money. I've got one ranch saddle for $2,250. That's the asking price. If you can get close to that figure, you may own a saddle. We ship out by UPS or uh, I think I ain't real sure about the regular post office if they'll ship those big saddles or not. They weigh about 45 pounds. They're pretty heavy. They're got all the bells and whistles on them. They come with a front cinch, a rear cinch, most of them, and a lariat rope, a little strap up there on the horn. You hang your lariat rope, and they're new, never been ridden. Brand new saddles from the saddle makers, and none of them are alike. They are all a little bit different. So a lot of these are 6 1/4 by 7 3/4 or 8 inches tall, 6 1/4 wide across here, across the V in the front, 6 1/4. Some of them are 6 1/2 by 8 inch gullet, and I don't like to build them any wider than 6 3/4 at a weight that's probably 6 3/4. So the weight saddle will fit a quarter horse, and the others will fit the ranch horses. It's got a little bit of withers. I call them medium withers, about like that right there. So you just have to put the saddle on, see if it fits your horse, and if it don't fit, trade horses and get a horse that fits the saddle. Because you buy the saddle, it's yours. You don't bring it back. Huh? I get these saddles sold, I'm retiring. You may just go down and buy me a Camaro. I like to have a 55 Chevy 4-speed 327 with a rough idling off-road Chevrolet cam, about 11-to-1 compression pistons, 10.5 to be all right. So I need about somebody donate me about $50,000 so I can buy that car. Yes, sir. All right, in order to get on the short video new program that YouTube has got, we're going to have to zip this one here and let her roll and see if we can get on the short video circuit. Start building up our clientele from there. And it's 7:00 a.m. in the morning here. Is what it is. No, 5:00. I can't read backwards. That clock is backwards on my screen here. It looks like 7:00. Look over here. This one is 5 o'clock a.m. See, we're gonna give her a see you mañana and try and get on the short videos. 2, 1.